Headed by Chancellor at 33 to 1, Michael Hills. Golan at 9 to 4, Kieran Fallon. Indian Creek and Richard Quinn at 14 to 1. Nayef is the favourite, 6 to 4 for Richard Hills. Then No Excuse Needed and Johnny Murta at 12 to 1. Nayef, Frankie Dettori riding for Godolphin at 5 to 1. And Starborn at 100 to 1 in the red cap, worn by Shane Kelly.
£1,000 bet to win £11,000, a £4,000 bet to win £6,000, 6 to 4 and 11 to 8. That's gone. It's now 5 to 4 as the price against Nayef. Out to 9 to 4 is a very weak Golan as more support comes in for Nayef, who was 7 to 1 with Hills and Blue Square this morning. Open 5 on the course is now a 9 to 2 chance against Nayef. 12 to 1 against No Excuse Needed, and some bookmakers are going 10 that, and some nibbles for Indian Creek at 16 and 14 to 1. You get any price against the rag, that's Starborn, and Chancellor's a 33 to 1 chance, but Nayef now really good.
And away they go. We're expecting Starborn in the red cap to make the running here in the hands of Shane Kelly. And what could be a tactical affair here. It'll be fascinating to see how it pans out. Nayef going off the 6 to 4 favourite of Golan at 9 to 4, second in the betting, and Nayef at 7 to 2 as they race through the first furlong and a half. Starborn from Chancellor on the inside, Nayef in the blue and white jacket on the outside. Then on the inner is No Excuse Needed. The light blue of Golan is taking a keen tug with Kieran Fallon, and then Indian Creek, and finally Nayef in the blue of Godolphin at the rear of the 7-runner field. Down the back straight they go. Starborn from Chancellor. One or two of the other horses pulling quite hard in these early stages. Starborn by a length and a half to Chancellor. Nayef is third, and then another length and a half to No Excuse Needed from Golan, followed by Nayef on the outside of Indian Creek, making the long left-hand turn at the far end of the course as they head for the final 5 furlongs. Starborn with Chancellor drawing to within a half length. Nayef is obliged to race 3 horses wide, followed by Golan, who goes fourth. Kieran Fallon not letting the front trio get too far ahead, followed by No Excuse Needed, the white-faced Nayef, and finally Indian Creek. Down the straight then with 4 furlongs left to cover in the Juddmonte International. Nayef looms up on the outside now of Chancellor, and the pacemaker Starborn being driven along. Golan is fourth, followed by No Excuse Needed, and Nayef and Indian Creek now trying to cut through the pack. Less than 3 furlongs to cover. Nayef and Richard Hills strike the front now. Golan is on turns, but he's hard at work, but he does stay very well, followed by Nayef as they run for the final quarter mile. Chancellor's back behind these, then Indian Creek and Starborn. He pulls the whip now on Nayef, Richard Hills, and Golan is challenging again. The King George first and second. They're first and second again. Nayef is third. Indian Creek in behind them, searching for racing room and searching for pace. It's Nayef and Golan. Nayef's just ahead of Golan. Golan won't go down without a struggle, but Nayef is going to exact his revenge, and Nayef wins this time. From Golan is second, Nayef is third, Indian Creek 4. They were clear of Chancellor and Starborn, and No Excuse Needed completely tailed off in the end. Something wrong with him. Nayef has turned the tables on Golan here at York. Nayef, the 6 to 4 favourite and winner of this Group 1 Juddmonte International, sent on a couple of furlongs out by Richard Hills. It looked serious a furlong from home when Golan loomed up and under the drive of Kieran Fallon. But unlike at Ascot, this time Nayef has repelled that challenge.
6 to 4, the price Coral went this morning. The runner-up Golan was sent off at 9 to 4 with Nayef third. At 7 to 2, Indian Creek was fourth.